Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you a little midday money on a Tuesday. It's a Taco Tuesday. Nice new background for today. I love it. Welcome on in. Do yourself and me a favor and give it a like, give it a subscribe, ring that bell here on the Max Wager channels. Monday through Friday, noon to 6, live sports betting content. Monday to Friday. I keep on saying every day because I'm here every day with Tim, but it's only Monday to Friday here on Max Wager. But on Winner Free Picks, we'll be there every day. Me, you, us, them, everyone. So, midday money starting it all for you here. Morning Wood Rally Burns up next, 1 to 2. Just parlays, Chris King, 2 to 3. Back to the window, Scott and Scott, 3 to 4. World Soccer Betting, Sean Miller, 4 to 5. This Sean who knows soccer. And Game Time with Nick, Tim, and Lenny. Not your Max Wager day of sports betting. So, again, hit the like. That's always the like button's wonderful. I'm more about the comments, but if you're not subscribed to the channel, you won't even know to come in. We try to get you in here all the time. So everything is scrolling. The steel is up. Like the bell. Here we go. Let's get right into our recap of yesterday. Did 0-2 here in the video, 113-104 with baseball plus 20-29. Had a bad day overall in baseball. Yes, I think I went 1-5. I could not catch a winner. It was a bad day. It happens. And you know what? I got it right here. I'm sorry. I had the other page flipped over for the lines for today. Yankee under. Totally wrong about that. I thought Blackburn would have a nice start, right? We said, plus 245 for the first 5? Sure. Who was expecting them to drop a 5-run spot there? Not really. Again, loser, I got to take it. The Red Sox win 7 in a row. They go down in flames yesterday. And I'm not going to say, bad play. I'll take the Sox at a 170 spot versus a Toronto team who had been struggling and Gausman who had been just miserable. So, and no love for the Jays. I couldn't just that was, and even with Cleveland, I took a 120 there, loser with the dog. And then the weird one, all right, I'll take a couple of losses there with dogs. I ended up actually winning on the Rangers, which is a game I thought after listening to everybody all day long that my Texas game was a flat-out loser there. But that actually came in and kind of rolled there. Even on a run line, plus 130 would get it done. St. Louis under, late runs there hurt me. And Seattle under, again. What am I going to do? It's a losing day. We move on. We lose sometimes, folks. Welcome to sports betting. Today, a bunch of unders again. And I've been an under guy with my plays. So 128.85 with totals, 107.69 to the under. So even though unders are only cashing about 50%, I've been all right cashing on those a little bit. Faves 37 and 28 because I did have a favorite yesterday, a rarity with the Rangers. 277 and 273. You could be up 980, or you could be 282 and 265 and plus 2288. Again, it is all about the totals. Big difference in money when you're getting, I say this every day, a push from a loss to a push, from a push to a win. It adds up, and it adds up. It's small, but here we go, $1,300 difference in 5 wins from 5 losses. So Mets under here. Let's get to it. And this is the Stros off a crazy series versus the Yanks. Bullpen wasn't looking that special, right? They're blowing some late leads here. And we know the Mets are like a little cardiac bunch, right? They like to do some comebacks late. But I'm going to go under here. I just feel I'm not a huge cookie guy. Garcia's, and nothing super duper.
But it's Valdez, not Garcia.
Oh, am I on wrong? Oh, you know why? Because I'm on a Tuesday instead of a Wednesday. My bad.
Okay, just want to make sure. Cool.
I'm looking at the wrong thing on the screen here. It's cool. Easy. Oh my goodness, I'm all out of it today. It's Framber here, and so I'm totally thrown because I had the wrong day up on here. I believe Framber for his road splits. Again, the Houston team. We said yesterday when I had maybe 2 days ago with the Yankee total they've been a under bunch. Like, hello, 44 games to the under. You know, it's pitching is solid. And again, I always say, right, 5-inning pitchers, 6-inning pitchers with this team. Guys come in. Verlander's the only guy who actually goes kind of distance. But the bullpen gets it done in a big fashion. Although, again, with the Yanks, they gave up some late runs there. But it's been a solid, if not borderline, not as good as the Yankees, but a very good bullpen. And here we go with this cat on the hills. 8 starts. He's got a sub-2 ERA. He's got a .90 whip. And the Mets, as much as I like Alonso, right up there with Goldie for MVP, I'm going under. I'm going under the total here. Padres with our guy Zach on the hill and Mania. Last time these guys played, it was a 3-2 type game. I'm seeing more the same. Padres offense, limited. I keep saying I want to see Benedetti rolling into this unit pretty soon. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Do we have a pitching change in this game? Why? Hold on a second. You know what? Now I'm on like Wednesday. I'm totally all
Okay.
over. I know. It's all right. I'm on the. Hold on a second here. Why is my screen messed up? I'm showing like a different matchup for. I don't know who's pitching today for the Mets. Why did I thought it was
Mets? It's Cookie Carrasco today.
today? Right? Wasn't Cookie supposed to pitch?
Oh, and now you know what? Freaking covers is stupid.
Right? Cookie's supposed to be today.
Cookie's pitching today. Cookie 100% for the Mets. But I'm getting
Valdez.
I'm getting Valdez on RotoWire, but Garcia on covers. What is my book saying?
I got my book has Valdez.
My book has.
But now I just went to
Valdez.
the covers because I wanted to go to the last 3. I don't know. Well, anyway,
I'm pretty sure it's Valdez and Cookie.
You know, yeah, because I'm looking because then it's here on for the Tuesday game. I'm like, why is what's it wrong? I'm like, what's happening here? This is why I try to just I write the games down last night. I'm thinking the pitchers are 1, and then all of a sudden you go to the page, you got 2 different pitchers listed. Anyway, so Manaea and Gallen, 3-2 game last time they played. I'm seeing more the same. Give me the under here. It is what it is. Manaea, I thought would be the Musgrove of the Padres. I thought he'd have a nice season. He's been okay. Again, Arizona, not a huge offensive club. San Diego, not super at the dish. And again, I got a guy who I like a lot. Although I don't think he's going to end up on the Mets in a trade. But I would definitely take him. I like it. So give me under there. And Seattle, I came in late on this under against Baltimore. I should have, and I said to take Baltimore yesterday. I didn't take Baltimore. And I want to take Baltimore again today, believe it or not, against Robbie Ray, even though he's got decent home splits. But I'm going to go under. I'm back on the under here with these guys. Baltimore they're playing pretty decent ball, folks. They're pitching. They're hitting a little bit, very little bit. They've been on a sort of yesterday's game. They had been on a nice little under run, but I'm going to go under again there. We'll see what happens. It's a 7.5. That's it. I got these unders today. Hopefully we cash them. We had a loser day yesterday. And if you don't lose, I don't know. You're lying. Again, they're all up on Twitter also. If you want to get on the Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, go say hello. Give me a follow. Prop-wise, we dropped $130 yesterday, 3-6 day. It is what it is. We're not doing good in our props. You see it right here, 197, 363. Double dipper in Cleveland. This is a spot where normally I kind of like avoid because if I'm going to do anything, it'll be like the first game kind of stuff. But I did think about taking Cleveland in both games here. I do kind of like Cleveland in both spots. I think we have Plesac and what's his name, Killington, whatever. I did kind of like the tribe there on both of those. But give me some Kepler. Game 1 plus $155. He's been driving in some runs. And next couple player props here. These are more based on their numbers versus the guys. And again, yeah, I take that in consideration a little bit, but also, I like to see where guys are hitting a little bit in the lineup. And with the Yankees, you're not going to find much plus money with your Stantons and Judges. We say it's all the time. I'll take a Donaldson plus 165. Decent numbers versus Montes, who I love, by the way. And I actually thought about doing another first 5 here on the A's, believe it or not. But again, that offense, a miracle punch and runs across yesterday. Whatever. Give me Donaldson. I can't even sidewise. Not interested in that game. Phillies again. A couple guys with decent numbers here versus Morton, and Morton's numbers overall not that good. I think they give up some hits, and once you give up some hits, guys on base, maybe get some runs. So give me some Brahm. Give me some Herrera. 210, 230. D'Arnado. Travis Denard. Met Hero. Plus $2. Let's go. Let's go, Travis. I want to see some runs here. Again, what's his name? Wheeler here having a nice season. But, hey, Denard kind of hit him a little bit. And he's seen him a lot, right? He was a Met guy. He's faced this guy once or twice. Pretty familiar with his stuff. I'm going to take it plus $2 here with the Brave catcher. Pittsburgh. Again, I thought about grabbing the little youngster Cruz there, right? He's at plus 210, but I'm like, you know what? Give me the cleanup hitter at a $1.75 here with Pitt. It's Corbin. I think he's probably going to give up his 3 or 4 runs like he usually does. Why not we get it from the big man in the lineup here? And St. Louis here. I had the under yesterday. Wonderful. Now, Arenado and Goldie plus 110s. Can you run here? Take plus 110. I'm not gonna take a plus 110. That's not what I do in the chat here. That's why we're down a chunk. We take a big plus monies. So I got Pujols at a plus 160. Yepes and Carlson $172. So there's like the 4, 5, 6 guys in the lineup. And again, I like Alcantara. I like Lopez. I like Cabrera. I like Sixto. Rogers is a guy we kind of fade away from. Hernandez, same thing. And again here, we got another cat not really loving Garrett. So I think he'll give up some runs, and I'm getting some good money here. I'm hoping for a big St. Louis outing. I'll probably lean to a little over there. But I do like Hudson. I think he's kind of solid. So maybe a little run line there if you want to get involved in side action. But we'll talk about that here in the chat. And let's get to the comments as we start. You know what? Before I get into that, so I saw a post real fast before I came onto Twitter. I was looking, and I was talking about the Eagles signing Hurts. Quick little football stuff here. So Elliott Shore-Parks, he's the Eagles WIP guy, and he's like, yeah, they're going to give Hurts like $30-40 million contract. I hit him with the old Charlie Murphy gif. I'm like, how? Listen, I get it. You're kind of like beholden to pay these guys, right? Like all right, I like Dallas. Did I want to give Dak $40 million a year? Heck no, off of injury. I don't want to give Dak $40 million. That's like Judge. Do I want to give Judge $35-40 million? No, I don't care if he hits 57. I don't care if he hits 67 home runs this year. I don't want to give that guy $35 million at 30 years old. You're out of your mind. And Hurts, okay, the kid's young. You really want to tie up $35-40 million into this guy? I mean, so he like last year. Same numbers as Jared Goff, right? People hate Jared Goff. So do you think Hurts is Jared Goff? Is he worth? And I know it's all about like the price. It is what it is, right? It's just kind of set. The market is what it is. Starting quarterback gets $30 million. I don't know if I'm an Eagle fan. If I want to pay $30 million to that guy, like Taylor Heineke had better numbers. Well, can I go get Taylor Heineke on a cheaper deal? I mean, I don't know. We're the Eagle fans here. What are your thoughts on this? I mean, forget about that. I like Dallas. I just can't see paying guys that kind of money. It just totally blows the entire budget of your team. Am I wrong? Where are the football people at? And again, I just brought this up because we're 38 days away from Raiders-Jags Hall of Fame game, August 4th. Raiders 1.5-point fave, total 33. So I just saw that. I'm like, $30 million, $40 million for that. I'm like, what have you done? 60% completion rates? I mean, for comparison, I think Burrow completed 70% of his passes. I don't know. Dave, you really talk negative about my Blue Jays run line play, I say. You called an absolute loser twice, talked about how bad Gaspard has been in the last 10 games. Yeah, he's been absolute garbage. I mean, I'm sorry. Okay, so he had a good game. This is like one of those spots. And listen, I take the loss. I mean, I had Boston myself. I mean, how am I getting – and again, this is – I shouldn't say how am I getting. I got a guy in C-Bowl getting a number. It's not like I was running out there with a regular starter. But the Gausman starts are what they are. He is 5-6. He is now 8-7 with the Toronto Blue Jays. I mean, I don't know. Is that great? In his starts, he's 8-7. He's 8-7 overall. I don't know. Maybe that's good to you. I'm 8-7 when you're laying with him. Here are his numbers. He's 8-7 on the year. -185 win, -122 loser, 251 loser, 255 loser, 246 loser, 207 win, 135 win, 236 loser, 123 loser, 135 win, 173 win, 194 win. Both of those would have been run line losers, though. 110 winner, 126 dog loser, 199 he won, 4-3 again. Run line. I mean, I don't know. He's 8-7 and he's down money for the year. Have you played him all year? You're down money, Dave. Take your bet and go the opposite way. Better off taking Red Sox. And I did. Yes, absolutely. 7 shutout innings. I get it. Come on, easiest cash of the day. That's just one day. That's one day in betting. I got to do some quick math here. Hold on one second. Times. That's one day. So basically, that's one day. So I've been I only went back 26 years. So 9,490 days. So that's what I got under my belt betting. I'm not worried about one day. And I guess you want to talk easy. How about St. Louis winning 9-0? That's pretty easy. You're up 7-0. Gausman won. That's fine. Just how do you come in here and say the guy's been good, though, Dave? You won with Gausman, but let's not dismiss everything I said about the guy. It's absolutely true. He's 8-7 now, and he's down money for the year. If you fade him, you're up money, even with that loss. And I faded him every time he's come in here the last month and a half he's pitched. The last 6 starts I've said go against this guy. Dave hit 3 out of 3 games. Rangers under, Dodgers game, and over in Baltimore. Rangers game went under last night? I thought that was an over. Oh, hold on a second. So you hit the Rangers. Okay, Rangers or Perez, under in the Dodgers, and over in Baltimore. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I had the Rangers. I was worried about the Rangers. The whole world was on the Rangers. It was one of those where I'm like, wow, you might have to take Kansas City. And it was 4-4 in the second inning. I was like, wow, here we go. The gambling Twitter mush is on Texas, easiest game on the board, although it cashed. And listen, people bet it. I had it at 125 and closed it in about the 140 range. I don't want to come back on Texas again today. I'm like, man, Gray, it was 120 last night. Now he's 145. And his Halsey's terrible. So under Dodgers we liked, right? We said even Colorado. Bad spot for the Dodgers, and they lose. Coulda, woulda, shoulda had those guys. Maybe I just threw them in the chat. I didn't. But at the end of the night, early morning, I go back, I look at the games, I'm like, all right, could I have done this one? Or was it just a bad day? Yes, it was just a bad day because I can't even come in and say, well, I should have did this. Maybe even the Rockies. I was like, can I go under in the Rockies? I'm not running a bet on the Rockies, especially they've hurt us multiple times against the Giants. So I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. Over in Baltimore, I was against you. Good win for you on that over. I wasn't expecting that. I figured I did like the Orioles, though. I kind of like the Orioles again today. Rangers, Dodgers, St. Louis today. All right, Rangers again. Why not? Dodgers, no way they lose again, right? No way they can lose to Colorado. Although Kyle, we don't like Kyle Freeland. Do I want to lay 220 on Kershaw? Probably a run line play. St. Louis, I do like Dakota Hudson. At 150, top of my bracket. It is what it is. There's the Twitter. Go say hello. Give me a follow. Brio Kelly in the house, my guy from Facebook. Michael, great dog day essay. A's first 5, Rockies in Baltimore. Yep, nice doggy day essay if you had some dogs. Listen, you have the A's first 5 and you threw a little something on the Rockies. You had a monster day, right? So everything else after that's the gravy, as they say. Pirates, team total over 4.5. Cards, team total over 4. I can do Cards, team total over 4. Who the Buccos got here today? Against Corbin, 4.5. I almost wanted to take the Pirates today. I rolled the Nats run line yesterday. I figured, Pirates off against Tampa. I'm like, whatever. Although I wanted to take the Pirates today. So I go over 4.5. Corbin is, he is what he is. Come back with BLT again today. They're playing better. They are. Ray he's been good home. He's been good home. That's what kind of worried me there. And the fact that, Baltimore kind of smacked them a little bit. That's what they went like 7-2 last night, 9-2, whatever it was. 9-2. You kind of laid it down. And my spot on that was off of that Angel fight, like division rival game. And let's be honest, it's July for intended purposes. This team is how many games under 500 in Seattle here?
Seattle's now
7 games under 500. They're back. How many games ever they're back? They got a worse record than Baltimore. And I'm one of the people, along with a lot of other people, who thought Seattle was going to be like, you know what? They'll give Houston a little run.
Hey, I said Seattle World Series.
Nope. I like Gilbert. I thought Robbie Ray would be okay. I didn't think he'd be this bad, like on the road that he's been. But I thought he'd be decent, right? He is what he is. He's a guy who's going to go, 15-12, something along those lines. He had a great year last year with the ERA and everything. But this year, kind of think, all right, I'll be happy with 14-16 wins, 3-ish ERA. He hasn't been that great. He's had some nice outings. Gilbert, I think, is the real deal. Marco Gonzalez like that veteran guy you kind of plug in there. Flexen kind of took a step back. And the bats, let's be honest, who's like Raleigh? Who's the other kid they have who they sent back down? Jared Kellick hasn't done much. Julio Rodriguez looks good. Ty France has been solid. Crawford, Suarez, and Winker. You figured this is going to be a good team. I don't know, man. This could be – was that game going to be – or the fight going to, push them and be like, all right, we're going to rally. Let's go on a 11-1 run and get back into this thing? Or, you laid an egg 9-2. Might get another one today. Who knows? Baltimore just kind of chugging along here. A couple games under 500. Just doing their thing. Richie P. How are you, Richie? Good to see you. Over Mariners. Yeah, I'm on the under there. Under Dodgers. I can do the under Dodgers again, sure. Giants over Rodon and Skubal. That's going to be a no for me, kid. I can't. Rodon's not as great as he was. Right? He finally had his breakout year. We're talking about Robbie Ray. Rodon's right behind him. But where's the set? I like Skubal. I almost wanted to take the Tigers today because I like the guy. I can't. The Tigers, just a bad offensive team. Just a bad. 7's low. I get it. It is. And this is a spot you see a 7 and Rodon and Skubal. It's kind of like, really? But how's Skubal been here?
Not good lately.
Not good lately. I'm pulling up his road splits and stuff here. 4.76 his last 7. Definitely not good. ERA near 5. 4.32 ERA on the road. He hasn't been dealing. And as the whole, this team isn't a fabulous club. We talk about underachieving guys like Correa's been. Not Correa. Who'd they get from the Mets? The other shortstop, Javi Baez.
Javier.
He hasn't been that great. Miggy is, 47 years old. Rodon's been good. Sub-2, his last 7. No complaints there. 2.18 ERA at home, 1.93. It's just, listen, I don't want to go over. I'd rather go run line with the Giants here. But again, you're going to be laying a little juice there. Elliott's coming in. Orioles money line. He likes his verse lefties, guys. Yankees run line. They were plus money today with Sears, I think, on the run line. I thought about it. I did. But I'm a Montes guy, so I'll just pass. Hey, if it comes in, let me flip back to the other page here. I'll be happy for the Yanks to win as a Yankee fan, but I'm not doing it. I just, I avoid some things like that. Other people, I get it. You can just bet. Me, I just can't do it. I just kind of stick to my stuff and grind it out. Could I have a sexier record if I'm grabbing a bunch of faves all the time? Possibly, but I don't know. I've been way too many games to just grab a bunch of faves. 500 in dogs, I'm going to show a profit. 500 in the faves, I'm going to be down. That 50-50 turned into 50-93 with faves. Socks again. I can do socks again. I'm not high on the Jays. And this is we talked about official line yesterday with Perez. Here's another one. I mean, Waka's plus money. Stripling's pitched well. I'm like, oh, Stripling's terrible. I gotta go against him. He's pitched decent. He's been decent. And then on the other side of that, I have Waka, who's pitched unbelievably. I mean, one guy is pitching to a 3 ERA, and look at 142 his last 7 games, 4 starts. Last 15 games at 284. Obviously, 9 starts, so you get a little bullpen work in here from Stripling. So kind of skews a little bit his ERAs and stuff like that. You come in, you throw together 3 or 4 scoreless innings out of the pen, lowers things up as opposed to facing guys all the time. But he's been decent, right? I mean, he gets in there, he does what he's got to do. But Waka's totally is the regression going to come from Waka, right? I mean, did I see? And this is one of the reasons with Boston. I'm like, all right, the lineup is there, but are they going to get pitching? Right? Where's the pitching coming from? Here comes Waka. 2-1-3-0-0. 5 versus Chicago in that crazy game. 2-0-0-1. I mean, the guy has had plus money. I'm going to say take a plus money, dog. Why wouldn't we? Astros. Elliot says the Astros not hitting lefties. Or Mets not hitting lefties, excuse me. And this is like when they played the Yankees. Do you want to take the Mets as a little fave or a little dog, right? Pretty good team, arguably best team in the NL. Astros, probably the second best team in the American League. They did have leads over the Yanks. You can say all you want. Well, they no-hit them. They almost had a no-hitter. Doesn't make a difference. The Yanks came back and they won a couple of those in dramatic fashion. So, again, you got arguably, if you want to say they're better than the Yanks, I don't know. But, I don't think I'll go that far right now. But are they the second best team? Are they a World Series contender? Absolutely. I can't tell you, Mets or Houston, who do you like? You think you got an edge on the game? Do it. It's the same kind of thing. Same with the Yanks and the Mets. You're going to the Yanks and the Astros. In a spot like that, good luck. I think you got 2 good teams playing. And if I'm getting plus money somewhere, I'm leaning towards plus money. Elliot likes the Padres today with Manai over Gallon. Here's another spot here. So San Diego basically in first place, right? Same record almost as the Dodgers. And they're in a pick'em game. The lines come down. They were favored. They were 115 last night. Now they're sitting at a 105 or even. Or you can get them even or minus 105, maybe a plus 105. Or you like the Pods against Gallon? Gallon got them for 11 Ks last time out. 11 Ks in 6 innings, whatever the heck he did, 10 Ks. Again, Padres, pretty good team. You get a pretty good team and even money? I can't say no to that. I can't. How am I going to talk you off that one? Except to tell you that I love Gallon. I think he's the real deal, that kid. Well, I'll take the Giants run line. He has been dealing. Bounce back after getting crushed, and Scuba's been getting crushed the last 4 starts. I like the over as well. Yeah, the 7 looks a little low, right? Because it's like you see Scuba is like, it's a Tiger 7, but then you see the Tigers, how they score. You're like, all right, Rodon come in and win this one 5-0, 6-0. 7-0's a push. It would be Giant run line for now. What is the Giant run line on this? I might come in on this run line myself. Score app has Valdez. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Valdez. Pirates first up.
Real quick, Giant run line plus 115.
Plus 150. It might be worth a shot there. And it's plus money. I got a better pitcher. Like for the Yankee run line, I think it's about the same, but it's Sears. And, Montes, he's been pretty good on the road. Anyway, we'll get back to this Pirate game. Katana. I like Katana. I said this when we talk about taking the Pirates. The only guy who covers run lines for him, as much as I love Ronzi Contreras, he's going to give you a solid 5-6 innings with one run ball, but they don't cover. Katera, first 5, Let's go, Jose Quintana. Get it done here. I'll agree to that. I think it's a small number, right? Because Corbin's only, what, a 120 fade here? That's why I kind of wanted to take the Pirates. I'm like, this is a spot they can win. Pirates first 5 also here coming from Eric. Run line alternative at the 4.5 team total over. So you think they're going to score today? Well, they should, right? Corbin gives up some runs. But again, this is kind of like Bubik's runs. Like I looked at him yesterday because once everybody starts jumping on it, I had to dig into Bubik, and he had 3 starts, and three starts of 3 innings of work. He gave up 14 earned runs in 3 innings. His other 25 innings, he gave up like 15 runs. So like that, you kind of get skewed off of a fact. And again, you're not really looking at that because you look at his baseline. You see 7 ERA, and his 7 ERA last 7. You're like, wow, he's been terrible. And Corbin, here's a guy you look at it as a terrible season, right? He's a 6.6 ERA. Last year he had a 5.80 ERA. Then you look at his numbers here: 3 earned, 2 earned, 4 earned, 3, 7, 3, 5, 5, 0, 3. Then you look at the innings: 4 innings, 3 innings, 6 innings, 6, 4, 5. He's going to give up a 3 spot in 4 or 5 innings, and you get to this Washington bullpen, which is terrible. Do I like the Pirates? Yeah, I like Quintana. I'm getting plus money. I think he's a better pitcher. On the same token, can this game be as bad as Corbin has been? Can this game be like 3-2 and you not even get there? We're betting Pirate. We're going to Pirate overs here, folks. That's borderline trouble.
Stop it. Get some help.
That's just me when we think about taking Pirate totals. We got to run through their offensive numbers. We got to bring up their offensive stats here. Markel says under 7-4. I'm guessing this is the Giant game because we were just talking about that. Baltimore hitting lefties well. I just think Baltimore's just playing. Listen, they got a winning record this month. They're playing good. And the Mariners, I just mentioned them. This could be a spot for them after another loss. The season could really go haywire here, and they could lose 15-21 or something. And, yeah, they brought in Winker and Suarez. You know what? How about they start trading some of these cats away? How about they trade Robbie Ray away and one of these bats? Joaquin, how are you today? How are you? Sears is a stud Yankee starter today. You think this guy's a stud pitcher for the Yanks? Is he? Listen, I'm a Yankee guy. I know Sears is, when he's come up, he's pitched decent in his outing this year. Not terrible. 3 games, 7 innings, 5 hits. It is what it is. Out of the minors, this year, 10 games, 8 starts, 183. Last year, 25 games, 18 starts, 346. Not bad. Single A, 13 games, 6, 407. 267 in 11 games, 10 starts. 17 games out of the pen, 6.5 ERA. He's been decent minor league numbers. 11th round pick for the Yanks. 11th rounder. It's just, if you're going to do the Yanks today, for me, it would be a run line play. Right? Do I want to lay 205 with a youngster like this? Actually, it's down. I see 180s popping up here with this guy. And I like Montes. I'm not going to lie. I'm hoping I'm hoping we see this line come off the board because the Yanks traded for him and he switches dugouts and takes the hill tonight. That would be wonderful. And where is Sears? Sears is the Yankees' 23rd rated prospect overall. So, little high hopes from him, but we'll see. Just wait till the Yankees get down, I'll bet them. Will they get? That's kind of like a 5-0 down to the O's yesterday, or whatever it was, 5-1. Crazy. Most comeback wins. They have more comeback wins than losses. Do they really? Pirates. Run line. I like the little bird. It's like the tiki birds out of Magic Kingdom. Pirates run line, he says. So are you doing Pirates like a +1.5, or are you going to lay the runs with the Pirates? A little reverse action. Rays under. The Rays. No one was even talking about the Rays, Markel. How could I? When you just threw in a 7 there with Woodruff and Boz, I don't know about that. Woodruff is giving up hits. Boz had a bad first outing. It's been decent. I don't know. Again, that's just one I'm going to avoid there. Do I like the under? I'm an under guy, yes. We got a couple questionable offenses for sure. I almost want to go over, believe it or not. Downside home run prop today, 400. He's got 3 homers. As I said, Mike, beginning of the show, I say he's got good numbers versus Montes. So that's why I like his RBI at plus 165. Yanks always creep up an 80% win. I mean, listen, I'm a Yankee guy. Did I expect them to be this good this year? No. I mean, I got them under 91.5 wins. I'm like, who's this team after Cole, who I don't even like? How's it going to be without no Sticky? Is Sevy going to be healthy? Will Talion live up to expectations? And here we are on pace for 120 wins. Do I want to lay 190? 185? Not really. Tried to get Ali on them when he was down 3 runs. I mean, I would have jumped on the Yanks down because, Blackburn's going to go his 6 innings, right? He's going to go 5-6 innings. We saw, I had Montes' last start. The dude had a no-hitter. There was 2 hits allowed going to 9th inning. The bullpen comes in, top of the 9th, proceeds to walk 5 guys, throw 6 wild pitches, and I think they hit the mascot. I don't even know what happened in that game. And they lose the game. 3. I mean, so you're going to get the Yankees. If we're going to get plus down 3, I'm sure it wasn't even plus money, Ellie. What was it? Yanks down 5-1. What were they? Probably
Yanks down 5-1 was plus 175. I only know that because people in my group chat took it. So annoying when the Oakland Athletics blew that lead.
I mean, even plus 175, I'm thinking, I don't even know if that's it's okay. I mean, let's be honest. Any other team down 5-1, you're going to get 2-1 or more odds. The game was in the 5th inning. Well, they were. Hold on, let me pull out the box score from yesterday. It was 5-1 in the 4th, 5-2 down 5-3. I mean, at 5-1, they're plus 175. At 5-2, I mean, at 5-3, the Yanks are probably favored to win. I mean, it's crazy. Oh, man. Taking the Cardinals run line plus money. I like Dakota Hudson. He's one of my guys. Be like him, Nate. St. Louis run line. Yes, I got to do run line because I don't want to lay. As much as I like Hudson, I don't like laying with anybody. But it's 140 is not terrible. It's not a bad number for me. It's kind of gets to the top of my food chain kind of stuff. And again, I mentioned my record on here, and I do a lot more run lines than faves. And even in like the 130 kind of spots, I do run lines. Like 140 here. Like I like Dakota Hudson. I could lay 140. Part of me is like, I feel that, me in my personal life, if I bet them off on my own, be one thing, right? To come in here or to put on sites, I just can't. And again, I've been on sites 18 years, 17 years. I've never felt comfortable when I give out like a fave. I'm not talking football. Football is different. You bet some faves. Baseball though, it would be like if I'm laying football and be like, hey, we're taking the Tampa Bay today. They're minus 245. Like I couldn't do that. Like baseball, you have the money faves. I just can't. I feel bad. Like people pay me and I say, here, take this 190 fave. Take this fave minus 150. I try to keep that to a minimum. Anybody turns on their computer, opens up a newspaper, if you still do that kind of thing, it's easy to say, let's take the Yankees today. They should win. Of course they should win. They're 2-1 fave. They should win. You're going to pay somebody to tell you to do that? Come on. Baltimore money line, I like Baltimore. Baltimore under, I could do the under again. I had it yesterday. Under Arizona, I like Gallen and Manaea, two offenses. Yeah, I get it. Milwaukee under, you got an under 8 with that, Milwaukee. Nice. Someone popped up a 7 there for that. I like the under 8 there. minus 130. I'll still lay a little juice. I don't mind laying a little juice with the total. Seattle top 3 hitters all suspended and the Manders out. So they're all out today too? France and J-Rod? There's really I still like Seattle. I still like the Orioles. I got the under. Although I didn't take Baltimore yesterday, so I can't come back and take them as a dog today. Because all of a sudden, now I had the under yesterday. I didn't take Baltimore. Could have been a split, right? I kind of correlate sometimes, right? I like the under. I figured Seattle's going to be flat. Should I take Baltimore? I didn't. Today I got the under again. Should I come in and take Baltimore? Then all of a sudden, I go 0-2 today, and now I'm 0-3 instead of 2-2. Or one, instead of getting a win somewhere. So 1-3. Judge is worth every penny. No. He's not worth $35 million at 30-something years old. He's had one healthy season, Elliot. Stop it. Stop. Fly, Eagles, fly. I can't pay him wow, this is all the stuff from when I talk about the Eagles. $30 million for Hurts. Yeah, I can't. And I don't know if the guy's a bum. I just can't pay the guy $30-40 million. Eagles are going nowhere fast. I mean, listen, they brought some guys in. I get it. I just can't. I don't want to pay Dak $40 million. How the heck are you paying this kid $40 million after 2 years of doing nothing? He has a good year. Right? They win 12 games this year, and he takes a big step forward. Okay, pay him some money. Where's Tim? I don't know where Tim is.
I don't know where he went either. I cannot figure out where Tim went. We'll find him eventually, Nathan. Don't worry, we'll get him.
He's the Where's Waldo champion. I mean, Eagles fans don't squat. I mean, seriously. I mean, that's $40 million. Not happy with the sign. I mean, is it official? Are they giving him $30-40 million? They're trash and fold every year. I mean, we're talking about him because you're paying $40 million for a guy. Paying one player is always trouble. When one team has made the Stanley Cup paying a guy more than $10 million. Interesting. How the heck do you pay this dude? I will take $15 million and throw 20-yard bombs all day. I mean, seriously. I get that it's a passing league. Totally understand. You know who I want to pay? I want to pay my offensive lineman so my quarterback's not getting hurt. That's who I want to pay. I'll pay $10-15 million to an offensive lineman 7 days a week. Give me a guy for $15 million behind center who can just make some completions. I don't need him to throw the ball 90 yards. You know where I need him to throw the ball? I need him to throw the ball 17 yards, and then they refs throw a flag for pass interference, and it's first down on the other team's 47. And I do it again, and then I don't have to complete a pass because I'm going to get flags all day long. You don't need to do that. Rockies money line again in the under. Kershaw's great, but he's going to go 5 and get no run support. 1-4 last 5 Colorado. Mike, I agree with you. I said yesterday, it was a bad spot for L.A. Colorado on the under. But although Kyle Freeland's not a guy I love. Markel likes Eric's comments. I mean, seriously, he's right. Supposed to be in this together. Kills me when people brag about one win. I was not used to winning. I said, hey, Justin, and I get stuff all the time. Oh, this game lost. Bro, if you can't lose a game, let me tell you, stop betting. Please. Wait till you lose 7 in a row, 17 in a row. Wait till you go 4 and 19. And you're doubling up and stuff. Please. The best people. I know people who make more money than God doing this. And you know what? They still lose 45% of the time. Seriously. If you're going to lose betting. That's why you have money management. Grind it out. Take a day off. You don't have to bet every single game. I mean, really. And you see me. I don't get animated or frustrated. That kind of stuff, like, I've been doing not that, and I never say I'm the best at anything in here. Like I'm the best baseball or football or hockey, whatever the case would be. I grind it out. I just try to tell you folks from experience. Long time experience. I mean, literally decades. Who wins Wilson Contreras?
What you're trying to say is that you're the greatest better of all time, and you're just better than everybody else, and you said you're better than God himself. Okay, yeah. I got you, Higgs.
Yeah. I'm just trying to give you some really. It's just like free advice. Like I've done it. I understand. I get it. I was bent when I was a teenager, young, thinking I knew everything, And you know what? I was losing all the time. And one big win, I'm like, look at that, I got money. And then people are. Who wins Wilson Contreras? Where is he going? Like, who wants to make a move for a catcher? I mean, are the Yanks going to make a move for this guy? Like that's their weak spot, basically. I mean, no, I think they have a lot of weak spots, the Yankees. But what is the asking price on a catcher for the Cubbies?
Now, do they have to use him as a catcher, or could he be a good enough bat for a DH?
On the Yanks? That's
Well,
good.
no, just in general.
I mean, I'll trade. Where Pound, did you know? I'm trying to deal out here. I want to get rid of Gallo and Chapman. Where are we sending Gallo? I'm thinking send them to the Phillies, but who are we getting back from the Phillies? Because the Phillies ain't going to trade back, Brahm or somebody, or Eflin. I mean, who are we getting? So we need a third. So how about this? So we send Chapman and Gallo to the Phillies.
Who are you going to get out of that one?
Huh?
Who are you going to get from them?
I don't know.
I'm get a bag of chips.
I'm trying to. You don't think? First of all, you don't think the Phillies want a reliever in the Donaldson?
Okay,
Chapman?
fine, Chapman, fine, but
you don't think they want Gallo?
Kind of weighs out with getting Gallo. Gallo's been garbage.
Harper's out. It doesn't mean he could play the outfield though. They need defense. Philly defense.
That's true. Yeah, you put Gallo in the outfield and have Castellanos as your DH.
And then we get. But again, this is why we need the third team here. So Contreras comes to the Yanks in this deal.
Why would the Yankees want Contreras? Trevino's been really good.
Because they're the Yankees.
Trevino's been borderline an all-star.
Listen, they do derelict stuff and they just want everybody, big name people all over the place. That's why I'm saying that. I'm just trying to find out where we could deal Gallo and Chapman and get something useful back that we need. Like a guy who's not going to hit 190 in the outfield. We need some kind of outfielder. We need an outfielder. Who's the outfielder we're getting?
All right, trade with Seattle. Try to get like Winker and then try to get somebody from their bullpen.
Possibly.
That could be an interesting spot, but
Contreras, who's
trade with the Angels?
Who's picking up the catcher? I know what they were talking about. The Astros going after this guy,
but they have Maldonado.
He's hitting 200.
I don't know. We'll see. That's gonna be a very interesting thing. We'll do a whole show and everything, working all that stuff.
Yeah, we'll have to do the old, well, not hot stove, but it'll definitely be hot stove because it's July trade talk. I like the Orioles as much value we can't pass up. I agree with the Orioles. Baltimore money line, yeah. I want to take the A's first five. Montes better at home than he is on the road. Yeah, trusting the A's offense is risky. It is risky. The A's. I mean, I had the under yesterday. I want to come back with the under today. But as you mentioned, Monty here, although good last 7, 2.66 ERA, a 5.33 road ERA. And I don't know, the Yanks, I thought the Yanks would be a little flat out of that series. Yeah, 9 spots yesterday. We could hit a birdcage yesterday. Blue Jays, Cardinals, Orioles. Yeah, we could. Yes, all the birds come in. All the birds came in. Keegan Thompson's. Here we go. Definitely, I said this yesterday. He's, it's Castillo and him in the Reds today, and the Reds got some guys who could swing and miss. Reds got some guys who could swing and miss, and Keegan, again, 7-9. The problem is that before that, 1, 3, 4, 4, 5, 1, 4. So, but again, he's off 2 good starts, and here's a guy out of the bullpen, getting the arm strength up, throwing it. I like it. What's the juice though? And what's the juice on this? Rob Franklin's here. Good morning. Astros first 5 against the Metropolitans. Again, Mets, Rob, you're new today, coming in a little late. I said this. Astros, Mets, same as Yanks, Astros. Flip a coin. I'm not going to tell you to go either way on these games. You got 2 good teams. Whatever you think's can do it for you. Back on the Orioles, yes. Giants run line, yes. A's first 5 today with Montes. I like Montes, so I can't really say no to him. Braves money line against Philly, huh? You like
It's
that?
Phillies on a Tuesday. Yes.
Oh, we got to fade Phillies on Tuesday, right? That's the thing. They're terrible.
Yeah, they're terrible on Tuesdays, but that's not that I have the under in that game. But that's not. I'm not betting the Braves today.
Over Cubbies 9. I don't know. No real thought on that one. Always a plus money, yes. Giants first 5 and minus a half. Full game run line. Full game run line, yes. First 5 though, is that first 5 minus a half? What's the juice on that? Big juice, little juice, no juice. I like the Cleveland Guardians to sweep today. I'm pulling out a sweep. Get the brooms out. Cleveland gets it done times 2 today. I like them in a double dipper. I like the double dip today in Cleveland. We got to race through these. We're counting down to Allie Burns. The wind is blowing out the center in San Fran. Longoria plus a nickel for a homer, huh? 333, 2 homers, and a double this week. All right, you know what? I got to look into a little RBI prop for my guy then. Longoria. Gotta look into that, Mike. Gotta look into that. I get to 1-800-GAMBLER. Betting the Yanks, Dodgers, Astros, Cards will not win you money long term either. I did say yikes to my Pirates. Listen, I like the Pirate play, especially we're looking at again over is scary. You know, like really, and it's Corbin, I get it, but it's still this Pirate offense. St. Louis run line with Dakota Hudson. You want to do run line big plus money? I get it. I mean 140s. I could do 140 if you want to do 140 minutes. Baltimore. Money line, I do like the Orioles. I like the Orioles under. I bet that myself. Yes. Arizona under. I like it also. Yes. Against San Diego. Tampa Bay with Baz. I do like Baz, the youngster. I like it. That's Milwaukee under. So the Tampa Bay, Milwaukee. I thought it was Tampa Bay. I thought it was a straight up over Baz over Milwaukee. Under the 8 minus 130. I can do that. You know, Woodruff hasn't pitched well. But it's Tampa again. This is like the Pirate offense. You look at it, you're like, oh my goodness, so ugly. Much like the Brewers. If these guys had some bats, speaking of trades, I think Nelson Cruz ends up back in Tampa. I think he goes to Tampa. All first 5. Pirates, again, against Corbin, I can't say no. I got Montes. I think I have a pitching edge with Montes over Sear, so okay. Rangers run line. First 5 I'm not a big Gray guy. That's why I didn't bet him last night on 120. And the O's. I think the O's get it again. I think Seattle might be check my texts. All right, I'm checking texts here, Mike. I see a boom. I got a photo coming in. Here we go. Giolito. A nice cash, 50 plus 450 parlay boost on Giolito. This is a nice one. 50 for 450. Montgomery, Wainwright, Giolito, each over 5.5 Ks. Free bet, quarter for $2. Nice winners there. Cousin Mike rolling in. Winners. Rockies run line.
If you like the Rockies, take the money line.
Take the money. I'm like
Dodgers are 41-4 on the run line when they win games. You take the Dodger run line, or you take the opposite team money line. You just don't take the plus 1.5.
Yeah, but it's Freeland. I can't back Freeland. Nice start to the week there, Mike. Suarez, Ringer, Crawford suspended for Seattle. Well, I got the under. Hopefully it cashes. I agree with the live bet Yanks when they get down. Elliot, I made a ton of money on the Giants last year. They came back so many times. Yeah, the Giants. Where Dave M came in first? He hasn't made a comment since his opening comment. He must have came in, left a comment, and left. Because I was going to say, I was bashing Gausman, but Mike will tell you, I get down on the Giants here too. I say I'm not a big Giant believer. Mike doesn't get mad at me. I can see Frank getting touched up today. He's got a 5+ road ERA there, Nate. So, I mean, I thought under yesterday with the Yanks, out of the Astro series, he just figured maybe a little flat spot, right? I mean, I was expecting a 9 run. I mean, like, they're just crushing it. I mean, what's there to say? I mean, it's good right now. Boston killed me. I had Boston too. Gausman, I'll kick Gausman's back. Next week I'll say the same thing when he pitches on Sunday. I'll say the same thing about Gausman. Who are they playing Sunday? I'll be fading him. Yanks showed me I think he has 320 on Yankee live bet when they're on 5-1. That's a nice 320. It's a good number. See, 320 I can take a shot on. 175 I'm not interested in. Game 1 Cleveland.
Toronto will have Tampa Bay on Sunday.
Let's go Rays. Cleveland on the under. Let's go. I like it, Richie. Today I got St. Louis run line. I can do Dakota, get nice plus money there, Omar. Brewers, Tampa, no run first inning. I get it. Astros money line against the Mets. Sure. Dodgers run line. I understand run line with the Dodgers. I get it. I'm not a Freeland guy. We can go on. And Red Sox again with Waka plus money. Like Steele in the house. Crawford is at their best hitter matters. Yeah, he's been good. They're got some suspensions for sure. Tim left my pocket.
I'm free.
Seattle picked up Santana. I saw the deal for Carlos Santana. So KC's starting it up. So right now they're probably like, what can we get for Benedetti? What can we get? Maybe they trade Whitfield. We are in a days that in a couple of years, these teams restructure contracts. $35 million doesn't always turn into payroll. They use some of the bonuses. Now, hold on. I mean, are you comparing the Patriots ownership and management to the Eagles now? How can we even do that? I guess for restructuring. I totally understand. You have to. And if you're paid this dude that kind of money, he's better be the franchise guy, be there for a long time, like Rodgers, in Green Bay or something.
5-minute warning. 5-minute warning. Well, it's 3 at this point, but you know what I mean.
2 more, yeah. I do like Cleveland today right now. I like them in both games. Can't compare NHL to NFL. Yeah, NFL is a lot crazier. Never brag about it, but it's bad. It is. It's just bad juju, man. It's bad juju. Like I said, Nathan, I don't come in here hyping like there's plenty of guys you go see put on a show. Not a show. My show is we come in here. It's business. I try to help out a little bit. You see how we roll. Grind it out. You want to make money for the next 20 years? You can do it. Just get in. It's a long ride. Usually you get nothing for nothing. That's the truth. I'm hoping that 50% of the time when I'm betting. If I take big shots, reverse run lines, home run props, RBI props, big dogs. If you're in 55, you're paying juice on the bets. Yeah. I mean, that's why, again, what's it, 52.5% of the time you got to win. Speaking of Gallo, terrible. Trade the guy. Trade him. White Sox money line today versus the Angels. Cueto's pitched pretty decent, I guess. But Chase Seleth, I don't know. Again, this is a team with the Sox, even the Angels. Just where are they going? Where are they going? Got to take Cleveland game 1 just based on the blowout theory. Yeah, I like it. You come in, you get hammered, you bounce back. I get it. San Fran and TJ, we like them for the run line plus a little plus money there where we're going. Take a lesson and completely dominate start to finish. Could be. I mean, I like Montes, though. I know he's been bad on the road, but I still like him. Hates my Giants, Warriors, Raiders. Nah, the Raiders, I mean, listen, the Warriors overrated. Listen, I love talking trash about the Warriors, especially Steph Curry, because people just lose their minds. And the Giants, I just think, listen, they win. What am I going to say about them? I'm going to say this, though. Allie Burns is up literally in a minute. So stick around. She's rolling in. I'll see you guys tomorrow.